I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
She is not the concern, Watson.
Then, what is this about?
That child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Miss de Bouvier?
Well,
It is not as though we are disturbing you-know-who. Are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. This illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely asocial. And alas, this is a very difficult, medically incurable case. Now, this must stay between us.
Of course, I understand. How very sad.
But there is a cure, if only a temporary one. A thrilling inquiry. Most certainly. If he refuses this one, then his condition will worsen.
Oh, I am still here, you know. I didn't fall out of the window. Very well, then.
Thank you, miss.
Now tell me, boy, what brings you here?
It's my father, sir. He's missing. I don't know what to do.
Missing, eh? And what do the police say?
The police, they don't believe me. They say he's just abandoned me. But that's a lie.
And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago. He left for a new job. But this time, he was acting a bit strange and angry.
Three weeks? That's a long time.
Well, every day I thought he would show up.
What were you thinking? You and your father are both at risk. You should have come to me much earlier.
I was afraid. I ain't got no family, and I've got no other place to go. If our landlord finds out that Father left me, he'll throw me out on the street.
Tom, you've been very resourceful. We shall be discreet.
If only my mother was still here.
Strange. In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here." I think something went wrong.
What? Very well.
12 Dorset Street, the first floor, door E. It's in Whitechapel, sir. But I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk. North Street. Dorset Street.
Tis our home, Mr. Holmes. My mother, sir. She died when I was very young. My father told me what she was like, but that's all I have.
I'm sorry, Tom. My mother left me when I was very young, too. Old clothes, soiled and worn. The old Tabard pub, North Street. Glue, probably taken from a wall. Old clothes, soiled and worn. George Hurst's work was varied. He was evidently a hard-working and valuable hand.
I hope you'll find my father soon.
Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance. It's too dark. I can't see anything. A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best.
Father bought all those books for me. He didn't tell me, but I know that he pawned his coat for them. Father...
It's too dark. I can't. It's too dark. I can't see anything. Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since... Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup. A clever concoction for somebody with apparently no culinary skills.
My mother...
I'm sorry.
The roof leaks all the time. Father used to fix it. I hope you'll find my father soon.
A leather satchel, what's in it?
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
If you can call it that. I hate it. But if you've got any proper work for me...
I just might be in need of your assistance later. Wait here. I need to Earwig to find out who is offering this special job.
Arm in arm, stronger together, stronger than ever!
The child labour law sent your kids to school instead of the coal mine.
Arm in arm, stronger together, stronger than ever! Arm in arm, stronger together, stronger than ever!
No gods, no masters.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from here. There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
No gods, no masters.
There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
No gods, no masters.
No. That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol.
There's no...
No gods, no masters. The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.
Equality for the working class.
I'm glad I'm my own boss. I can complain only to myself. Or to Watson. So, the man I'm looking for has whiskers and never drinks alcohol.
Bosses beware. When we're screwed, we multiply. Bosses beware. When we're screwed, we multiply.
This must be the man that I'm looking for. Interesting. A missing person. I should find out more.
You see that gentleman? I need you to follow him and report back to me.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
Who never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere.
I don't know, God, but just fuck everybody. I don't take a part of it.
I couldn't pay the rent last week.
Pumpkin, cabbage, cheek.
They won't let me pass. I'll need to find another way.
Rich folk feed meat to their dogs. I can't even remember what meat tastes like.
Living costs are too much these days. My son has to work down the sewers. He's only 7.
Stupid kid!
Boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
Take a brush and get in there! What are you waiting for?
Who do we have here? Get him!
Stop crying and get to work.
Boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
Stupid kid! Take a brush and get in there! Stop crying and get to work.
Who do we have here? Get him!
What are you waiting for? Stop crying and get to work.
Boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
What are you waiting for? Take a brush and get in there. Stupid kid!
I'll be able to continue the chase if I climb up the chimney, but it's dangerous.
Stop crying and get to work.
Please, you don't have to beat him. I'll do it. I'll clean the chimney.
Go on then.
Huh?